Hi, I'm Lorena, founder of Logos, and I help entrepreneurs to create and grow their business and to guide them through the process. And why do I do this? Because I think it's really important to have a network around you that supports you and holds your hand while you pursue your dream. I didn't have that, and I want to offer it for you because it's very important. Entrepreneurship is a very important part of society. I'm also a mompreneur since 2020, proud mom who works and supports other people to create their business. And that's why I create this space, not only to guide you along the way to become an entrepreneur or to improve your business, but also to encourage moms to have this opportunity not only to support their families, but also to support themselves and make a value from within to contribute to society. So why did I create this channel and why I'm doing this video? Because it's very important to share experiences. It's very important to help each other on the way. So not only we know what to do, we know where to start, but we don't feel lonely in this journey. And I want to tell today my story, why I became an entrepreneur and what you should do to start and to believe that this is possible. The first idea that I want to share with you today is why I am an entrepreneur and why I am a mompreneur. For some people, this distinction is a bit weird, but I love it. And I am total advocate for this role in society. I am a mompreneur because I love freedom. I love to decide when I want to work, how I want to work, and why and for whom I want to work. And in addition, I love to spend time with my kids. That's one of my favorite activities. I work fully with all my heart until I pick up my baby from kindergarten, and my little baby is always with me when he needs to. But I'm also fully dedicated to being a mom because this is what a mompreneur is. It is this hybrid identity where you can have a business while being a mom. I am a total believer that this is possible, and that's why I want you to try. The reason then is to support this freedom, to have economic independence. So I'm a very educated woman. I've studied most of my life, and I know that I can earn decent amount of money while I support other people doing what I love, which is my job. Therefore, mompreneurship has been a great solution for me to combine my passion, doing what I love for others, and earning an economic independence to help supporting my family and myself. Another reason why I believe that entrepreneurship is so important, not only for moms or for any person, but actually for society. I believe that entrepreneurship gives you purpose, gives you a vision, and gives you an inner motivation that never stops you. I am a very disciplined person, very structured person, although not so many people see that in me. I'm Colombian, sometimes a bit messy. But in truth, with regards to work, with regards to my purpose in life, the objectives I have in mind, I'm a very, very organized and structured person. And one of the reasons of this, I believe, is because I'm an entrepreneur. From very, very early ages in my life, I remember since I was 4 or 5 years old, my dad encouraging me to sell the paintings that I did to my family, and I actually got money from that. He taught me very important lessons in life, for which I'm really, really proud of and very, very, very thankful, because my parents are actually entrepreneurs, and from the entire lives they have working very, very hard to keep their businesses on and to always offer something important to society. So for my dad, giving something to someone, a value to someone, and getting money from it has been his constant. He's an amazing seller. He can sell you pretty much what others would believe is unsellable, he can do it. So from my very, very early ages, when I was a very little girl, I always saw my dad selling amazing things to people. From that, my sister is a great seller, also my mom, and we all have great abilities for entrepreneurship. So I truly believe that that's a great thing for human beings. And why? Because when you have this feeling of selling someone, creating value for someone, and transform someone else's life in a positive way, doing what you love, gives you an amazing feeling. It's such a fulfilling. It's something that you really believe from within that you can do for society. That's why I honestly believe that entrepreneurship is something that needs to be supported. That's why I do it. And the third reason that the third why I am doing this video today is to tell you the mistakes that I did while I started my business. I was a bit too overconfident maybe, and I didn't consider all the steps that one should do to create a business in a successful way in Austria. Austria is an amazing country with a lot of advantages and a lot of opportunities for people. It is a system where everything has a place and order, and everything has a purpose and a reason. Sometimes this process can be perceived as difficult and a bit bureaucratic and a bit too long and complicated. I perceived it that way. And sometimes it can be true, but when actually one can see it with a bit more detail, one can perceive that actually it can help you if you know how. If you know a little bit more about the steps on the way, if you know a little bit more about what to do in which moment of your journey, is way easier, and you can actually have way more benefits in the long term. As a Colombian, this type of thinking was difficult for me to understand because we don't have that in Colombia. In Colombia, the social system is not that well structured as it is in Austria. So I don't have that in my mentality to get these benefits from the state. I don't have this, let's say, openness to funding, this openness to subsidies from the state, because I didn't grow that way. Therefore, when I wanted to create my company, I just did it as an impulsive decision. I didn't really stop and think in the process, which was a mistake. Then I want to finish this video with the first and most important recommendation of all for you if you want to start creating a business: validation, structuring your business, and really make sense of what is going on in the world to know your place in it. This means every human being on earth has a tremendous value and a tremendous energy, a transformative energy that can help others. Being an entrepreneur, in my opinion, means to transform this energy of creation that you have inside you to help someone else. Therefore, you need to know what is inside you that helps someone else. From that, I always recommend you the Ikigai as a very interesting guideline to analyze yourself from your passions, your missions, and what, from your perspective, the world needs and can pay for it. If you don't know what you want to offer, if you are a bit hesitant on what kind of ideas you have to help others, really start from asking yourself those fundamental questions of creating value, starting from the Ikigai. If you don't know if that's the right one, you have to validate. Every single step of the process requires validation. I know now that that's the most important and fundamental advice that I want to give you. And how do you validate? It sounds a bit difficult, the word, right? It's not like that. Validation simply means asking people everywhere, all the time, whenever you can. Simply validate your ideas with people. If you have a bakery, make a cake and try it out and see what people think about it. And ask how many people will be willing to pay for that cake and how much. A simple focus group, a simple survey, a simple get together with the family and ask. If you have a bit more complex service, like a consulting service, like a coaching, you need a little bit more thinking with regards to what kind of offer you have to provide, because there are a lot of competition out there. So you really need to stand out. But if you're authentic with your offer and you really make an effort on observing what the problems of people are and what is your specific solution to them, I can promise you that you can really start making a great journey for your clients. They will notice that and they will come back to you. I want to finish that then. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of my ecosystem. I am part of several projects, several ideas. I am always open to have a conversation with you. I have tons of ideas for my YouTube channel. This is another challenge that I embrace. I don't have so much time to create these videos, but I try to put all my heart in every single one of them, because I believe that passing on this message is as important as every other aspect of my work. So this is why I am really making an effort to create videos that help you to create your business, to grow your business, and to be happy, because that's very important. Please let me know your comments on your videos, on these videos, on ideas that you want. I will have more specific videos on different aspects of the process of becoming an entrepreneur, from business plans, creating your brand, how to validate, how to do all the things that I did and that I actually help other business owners. Because connecting with your clients may not be so easy in the beginning, but it's possible and I can help you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.